Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Intimacy Chronicles. I am your host, Queen Jackie. To my left is my co-host.
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? This is Big Nate, a.k.a. Dr. Love. How y'all doing?
Okay, so we're going to let Richard Semper serenade us before we get started. He's going to be playing the steel drums. And then when we come back from our little break, our topic of conversation is going to be the art of orgasms. So get y'all minds right. Show started. As I mentioned before, my name is Queen Jackie and my co-host is Dr. Love, and our subject tonight is going to be the art of orgasm. Now, I have a question, and I don't want y'all to be shy tonight because we get naked on our show, but not literally. The art of orgasm could mean so many different things to so many different people. However, probably many people don't realize that there are 12 different types of orgasms. So I'm curious to know how many of you have experienced, okay, is this better? All right. So when I think of the art of orgasm, I guess a lot of people probably think of from the woman's standpoint, vaginal, but there are so many different forms, and believe it or not, we live in a society where 75% of women are still not able to have a vaginal orgasm. So I know the men out there are probably thinking, why the hell not? But for us, a lot of times it's a mental thing. And if the man, if we're telling him how to pleasure us and he's not listening, we're not going to connect and we're not going to have an orgasm. We might fake an orgasm just to get it done, but you really got to be in tune to us. You got to know our bodies. With that being said, women, you have to learn how to touch yourself and get to know you. That's the best way to explain to somebody how to pleasure you. So I'm going to turn it over to my co-host, Dr. Love, and see what his thoughts are on the art of orgasm.
Well, you know, I'm gonna speak for the fellas, because the fellas, you know, we need to make sure our voices are heard up in here. You know, you speaking about the art of orgasm. I mean, the thing about it is that I believe we as men, we put our all in all into it. Some of y'all just fake for no reason. You know, if we ain't doing a good job, then y'all should tell us. Other than that, we handle our business like grown men.
Now, and see, that's the ego side of the man talking. It really is, because to say that we handle our business, how if you're not asking me what it feels like or what I'm interested in? Just because you jump up and down on us don't necessarily mean we're into it.
We do ask you. But when we gotta hear
after you bust your nut.
Hold on, when we gotta hear everything good, everything alright, everything fine, then we doing alright then. We ain't gonna keep on asking questions, and y'all ain't telling us the first time. Shoot.
Well, for myself, I don't have a problem saying what turns me on and what turns me off. The thing about having an orgasm, I guess you have to understand the anatomy of the body. For women, we have about 8,000 nerve endings in our vagina. For men, it's half that. So, yeah, so my point is, again, you got to know your woman. It ain't just about the physical, because you got to be able to connect with her on a mental level. Y'all can't hear me?
Get louder.
Get louder?
Get louder so they can hear you.
Is this better?
You're going to hear me to get louder.
Okay, all right. So, Big Dave, give me your thoughts on orgasm, since you're the one back there talking. Damn right. Now you quiet.
No.
Now you quiet.
No, don't wave the hand, bruh. Come on.
I ain't never scared.
You ain't never scared, so come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yay! Big Dave about to get naked, y'all. Let's talk about it. Hot flash.
What are we going to talk about?
Orgasm. Give me your thoughts on orgasm.
Orgasm.
Yeah. Talking to the mic.
No, it's a beautiful thing, because you know what's so sad? A lot of people in here know me that I was married for like 26 years. I didn't touch my ex for like the last 3 years because I was totally shut down. But the sad thing about it, man, shut the fucking up. Excuse me, let me say my stuff. Excuse me, real talk. I found out so many sisters out here was like, they didn't have an orgasm that they didn't give themselves.
Well,
hear me out. And it really freaked me out, because it was like, I didn't have an orgasm that I give myself, and I was like, wow, for real? And you start talking to them, and they telling you this stuff. Well, first of all, ladies, why would you allow a man to hump on you all these years as being 45, 55, 65, and he didn't give you that? So what does that say about that?
what it says.
What that means is this. Also, this is the thing that got me. Why did you allow that as a woman? Why did you allow this man? You done had 3 kids, 4 kids, this, that, and you allowed this dude to do all of this during this time period?
Tell the people why you're mad, son. Tell the people why you're mad.
Hey, look, long story short, I'm gonna be real with you. Y'all punk motherfuckers need to eat pussy. Okay.
Tell them again. Tell them again.
That shit is what it is.
Can you say that again?
Hey, look, it ain't the asshole, it ain't the coochie, nigga, it's the clit, it's up top. Lick that motherfucker. Tell these motherfucking women, hit that motherfucker. Tear that motherfucker up. Your whole shit will change. Nigga, you ain't got to have a long dick. If you got a long tongue, it's on. Is this thing on? Yeah, ain't it on? If y'all don't hear me, I don't care. I sleep good every night.
All right.
Pussy is overrated. Head is a motherfucker. Uh-huh.
Lord have mercy.
I'ma say it again.
Say it again. Say it again.
Say it again, son.
Watch me. Pussy's good, but guess what? Head is a motherfucker. And I'ma tell you, fuck pussy. Head is a motherfucker.
Really? You just gonna do
That motherfucker will buy you a house and every goddamn thing else.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Big Dave. Right, see? Woo. I don't know how I could top Big Dave, but I'm going to have to just say, y'all guys need to know what y'all doing when y'all go downtown. Y'all can't just be, You got to really get your face into that shit.
Fuck it. Eat it like groceries. That's what you need to do, man.
No, but...
These women are trying to sell us out like we a bunch of punks.
Nobody's
Get down there on your knees and eat it like groceries. Eat it like y'all eating crabs and ribs over there. That's what you do.
So when I think of orgasms, there's so many different orgasms to have. Myself, I've learned to be able to have an orgasm within an orgasm. And
what are you, a Power Ranger?
I'm not a Power Ranger, but I think I was so obsessed with being able to have a goddamn orgasm that I learned to do some extra shit. I learned to show my man how to do some extra shit.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
So, and, yeah. I done got hot. Hold up.
Oh, man.
I done got hot and excited.
You know, these let me speak for the men, because these women always want to talk about pleasing them and pleasing them. You know, what about pleasing the man? You know, when we come home from a hard day's work, we want to be pleased too. You know, we want to be taken to the skies and the heavens and the whole 9 yards too. So I believe if you all want an orgasm, give it to the men. Make us want to give you one. That's how I feel. Make us want to give you an orgasm.
Well, who said yeah?
Yeah, whoever said yeah, there you go. Thank you. Shoot,
well,
y'all talk about y'all want us to eat the pussy and lick it here, lick it. Shoot, go get to the mic every now and then.
If we worked all day, came home, cooked dinner, and fucked the shit out you should be able to give us that orgasm to take us to the goddamn moon.
Well, the thing about it is,
y'all women
are too lazy.
A cataclysmic orgasmic orgasm. That's all I'm
y'all
saying.
women that got too lazy. Y'all feel like automatically if y'all put it on us a couple times, that's just enough. That ain't enough.
Because we still got to wait for y'all to build back
that
up.
Ain't enough.
After we have our first or second orgasm, y'all need a motherfucking nap.
Listen, we want you all to give us an orgasm to the point that when we get up, our legs feel like noodles, like linguine.
Man,
that's
you
what
laying
we
in
want.
bed with the covers over, you talking about holler back in 15 to 20 minutes. We still ready to go.
Now half of us can go twice.
Bullshit.
But y'all never know because y'all never get that far.
Damn blue pill.
You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all scared of the mic.
We ain't scared of the mic.
Y'all scared of the mic, but y'all eat suckers.
No, we're not scared of the mic, but what I'm going to say about that, by the time y'all get started, we still sitting there like, that's it?
Listen here, fellas. If you have a woman that say that she don't give head, wait till the summertime when it's really hot out here and she starts sucking on them icicles, them popsicles. Then you'll really see who give head and who don't.
We're not saying we don't give head, but we saying you're going to have to work for that good head.
Listen, we want a nut just like y'all want one too.
Where my ladies at? I know y'all got something to say. They got to work for that good head.
They sleep. They sleep. Yeah,
She's not sleep back
more
there.
men in here than women.
Back there.
There's more men in here than women. We taking over tonight.
Y'all might be. But
we taking over tonight.
This is what I'm going to say. It takes a lot for us to get to that level. And it can't be just about you all busting your nut. No.
I disagree. I disagree. It really doesn't take a lot for y'all to get to that.
It does. Some of y'all mentally, we are not going to have an orgasm.
Some of y'all be holding out. Y'all done already got 2 or 3 nuts and talking about, I ain't there yet.
Well, I might be guilty of that. I might be guilty of that.
You greedy asses.
I might just be guilty of that. Wait a minute, can you do that one more time?
You see, that's that BS. That's that bull.
But again, there's the difference. We can have multiple orgasms while we still a lot of times have to wait for you all to build back up.
Listen. If there's any men who can contest to that, then fine. But we ain't gotta wait to be built back up. You know what I'm saying? We always ready to go.
So are you saying that after an orgasm, your shit is still standing attention?
It depends on how you doing.
Man.
Yes, it is. It depends on how you doing. It depends on how you doing.
Hold up, you got something to say?
Yeah, I got something to say about this.
You got something to say about that?
Alright, I have something to say about this. Fellas, this is what you do to your woman. If you want her to have her orgasm first, right, you have to do your foreplay first, right?
Got that right.
Okay,
hello.
Once you do the foreplay, right, you have to know her body. Once you know her body, right, this is what you do first. You will caress her, then you will go down there and give her some head. Give her that orgasm first. Give her that orgasm first. Then when she get that orgasm, that first one, then you will jump on her, right? Trust me, that next orgasm will set her ass free. Hello.
Hello.
You gotta know how to fuck. Stop playing games, fellas. Stop playing games, okay? And women have to teach men, though, seriously.
But then you're right. You're absolutely right.
Women have to teach men. When you first meet a man, he's all about fucking you.
Of course.
And you all about fucking him. Y'all playing games with each other, okay? And if y'all get into a relationship, then you teach him. You say, no, this is how I want it. Don't be scared. Men, don't be scared to be taught. Because you got to be taught. It's just like a class. Pussy is a class.
I'm so glad that you said that because sometimes, you know, I think ego gets in the way when it comes to men. If I'm telling you how to pleasure me and your response says, I know how to please a woman, you're not listening. And you can't take me to the level that I need to be taken to because you're not listening to what I'm saying because of your damn ego. Can I get some ladies to say amen on that? I mean, that's the thing. It's like when you're in a relationship, it's about the two of you. It's a partnership. Both of you have to take each other to a certain level. If you're not able to do that, then it's kind of like, what's the point in us being in a relationship together if you can't satisfy me? Exactly. The Art of Orgasm. Don't walk away.
Yeah, no, look at it.
Don't walk away. We want to hear your feedback. So, Keys, tell me your thoughts on the Art of Orgasm.
What y'all got to say? Everybody quiet.
Everybody quiet.
Quiet.
Everybody quiet. Come on, let's hear it. Come on up to the mic.
Speak. He's talking about grown folk stuff.
Grown folk shit.
This is stuff that we need to be talking about. Why y'all ain't talking to the sister?
Oh, you got something to say?
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead, Charlie.
What's your name?
My name is Charles.
Hi, Charles. Tell it like it is,
What's your
Charles.
name?
Queen Jackie.
Queen?
Queen.
Jackson.
Queen Jackie.
How you doing?
Tell it like it is, Charles.
I always say it's between the two people in the relationship. You know what makes you feel good, and your partner should know what makes him or her feel good. So, just be real with each other in the relationship. It's always between the two people in the relationship. You know what makes you feel good. Your partner should know what makes him or her feel good. So, communicate with each other. Be open and honest. It's just that simple. Don't act like a little kid. Act like a grown-up. Speak your mind. Tell your partner what you want. And that's it.
That's all of it. Y'all heard what y'all saying. It's about communication. You can't have a relationship when one person is being satisfied and me as a woman, I'm laying there like, what the fuck?
Y'all choose to lay there like that.
It's not true. I think a lot of times, and fellas, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, if a woman comes to you and say, I didn't like the way this feel, or it didn't make me feel, or I didn't go to the moon like I was expecting, would you not be offended if a woman told you that? Would you think that she was criticizing your manhood?
No.
You're a damn lie. We'll talk about it.
If you're in a relationship.
On that note, I feel like, if you're in a relationship, you're supposed to be upfront with your partner. If I don't like something that she did, I tell her, like, hey, baby, look, if she don't like something I did, she tell me, and we can work on that. You know what I'm saying? But if you just dating, that's a different situation.
Well, all bets are off if you're just dating because you're not looking to make that connection.
Yeah, that's why it makes it different.
Wham, bam.
Yeah, so if you wham, bam, and thank you, ma'am, and you ain't right.
Right. Yeah.
Just go sit down somewhere.
If you're still taking that, it's kind of like you need to move on.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I didn't ask. What's your thoughts on orgasm? What's your thoughts on orgasm? The art of orgasm.
The Art of Orgasm? Let me see. I agree with the other man before, Charles. It's about the relationship, and it's about you making that connection and knowing your woman's body better than she knows hers. So I think you gotta take your time and you gotta do your homework before the test.
Now, I think for women, we don't always assume that we know what would turn our men on, but we like to hear your feedback. If I'm giving you head and it's not to your liking, I want you to say, oh, no, lose the teeth or whatever it is that I need to do to get you to that level. I think also when you're talking about an orgasm, especially in terms of relationships, I think that couples that have a deeper spiritual connection with one another seem to have the best orgasms because they're able to get naked with each other and just expose all of their insecurities and inhibitions. That's not something that you have from person to person. It's just a connection that you have probably with your mate. On many different occasions, you know, we meditate a lot of times before we are intimate with one another. And I will have to say, in doing that, my orgasms are cataclysmic. I just have to say that. But again, that's a connection that I have with my significant other.
Once again, it seems like that is about the women. Me.
It's not. It's just being open enough to have a discussion about intimacy.
Y'all women want the man to take y'all to the moon. Some of y'all ain't took us to the ceiling. Come on, let's be real. Y'all want us to take y'all to the moon and the stars above. And some of y'all can't even take us past the ceiling. Come on now, we want the same thing too. You know, we want to be on that Aladdin carpet.
And your woman can't take you to the goddamn ceiling, then probably you should walk away. Or teach her.
Listen, let me tell you like this. You could teach it. You could bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Okay? So there ain't no need of trying to teach them if they ain't willing to learn.
I disagree.
Because y'all women get egos like, I don't need you to teach me how to do that. I know how to do that.
We get egos?
Yeah, y'all women get the egos.
If I say to a guy, I don't like that. The first thing out that man's mouth, 9 times out of 10 is, I've been pleasing women for all this time. You don't tell me how to please a woman, but I know my body better than you, so I have to tell you. If I want to have an orgasm, I'm going to tell you what takes me to a certain level. If you can't do that, I don't know what to tell you.
Some of y'all have gotten to the point where y'all feel like that certain men can't take y'all to the next level. I think some of y'all need to go out to the car with some jumper cables and jumpstart your pussy. That's the only way you get it hot. Or let it rev up and near the engine or something.
That's a lie. And let me no.
Come on over here and say that again. Come over here and say that again, bro.
Now I'm gonna have to agree with you. Let me tell you why.
Use my mic. Use my mic.
I got you going. Most women don't know how to satisfy themselves. Most women don't know how to satisfy themselves.
And I'm going to talk about that because here's why. Because they won't masturbate. They feel like masturbating is something that's disgusting. And I feel like in order to get to know you and your turn-ons and turn-offs, you have to please yourself. How else are you going to help that man take you to the next level?
Wait a minute. What I say? You just said what I said. Most women don't know how to satisfy themselves. You just said what I said.
Yeah, right? Because they won't masturbate.
Why?
Because for years we're taught that it's taboo, that's nasty.
Hold on, who's teaching you this?
Hell, if you want to say who's teaching it, start with the church.
The church?
You said what?
Oh my God! You trying to tell me if you was a woman, how did
don't
you
use
learn?
me as an example because I watched porn at the age of 9. So don't use me as an example. I'm just saying. Don't use me as an example because I'm a girl that likes to watch porn at the age of 9 years old. So I learned very young how to turn me on.
That's good. As a woman. As a woman. Who can turn you on, you or a man? What does a man need to do to you? You want a man to do to you what you want done to yourself.
And that's why I'm able to show him how to take me to the moon.
Okay, what you need?
I need him to be a willing participant and to be coachable. Sexually. Yeah.
Okay, what do you want him to do?
What I want him to do.
What do I need to do to please you? To take you to the moon.
listen to me.
Okay.
Listen to me first. Then let me show you what takes me to the moon. And let's do it. Let's get there together. Because I want you to show me in turn what takes you to the moon. You can't be a selfish lover when you're in a relationship. And I'm going to have to say, I know for a fact that a lot of women that I know can be selfish lovers. They want to lay back with their legs in the air, but not give. You know what I'm saying?
So you trying to tell me that you rather have love than rather be after?
Why can't I have both?
No, you can't do two.
I'm sorry. The question was, would I rather have love or would I rather just be fucked? My answer is, why can't I have both?
You can't do both.
You can do both.
How?
Easy. It's communicating with one another.
Well, say something, goddammit.
Right, don't be talking back there. Come up to the mic and talk.
I ain't done.
Say
I know you ain't done because you got to wrap your mind around that.
Hell yeah.
I'm Queen Jackie.
Now, guess what? Y'all quiet as a motherfucker.
You
Say
can't,
something.
because sometimes as
Talk
women,
to
we
my
want you
girl.
to pull our hair and fuck the shit out of it.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You can do that and I still love you.
So what? I said making love. I didn't say love.
And is it not one and the
I can do
same?
that to
I
somebody
want
else.
you to do that. Are you saying that?
I can do that to somebody else.
Are you
Boy, I tell
saying
you,
you can't pull my hair?
Y'all women need to come
and
up here.
still
Jackie
love
get
me?
eaten up alive.
No, I'm not.
It's like Jaws up here.
Because he's about to walk outside because he got to wrap his mind around what I just said.
Yeah.
No. I understand what you're
You're
saying.
She needs some
saying
women help up
You're
here.
saying that they can't
That's
be
my little
fucked
brother.
and make love. I disagree with that. I like my goddamn hand pulled. I like to be spanked. And are you telling me that that's not making love?
No, that's fucking yourself.
Shit. I'm getting spanked. I'm getting my hand pulled by the motherfucker that I love, and that's not making love? Man, please.
Let her do it. Let her do it. Let her do it. Let her do it. Let her do it.
You said it.
Let her say it a little bit.
By the person that I love. Exactly.
You just said it.
But you're saying that it can't be, that it's not possible.
It is possible.
With the man that you, or the woman that you love.
You didn't say that.
But you're saying your answer was it wasn't possible.
But let her speak.
Okay.
Let her speak. Let her speak.
Yeah. Now you see what I'm saying though, right? Okay. Thank you, Butch. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You didn't say
That's my little brother.
Right. I got you. I had to clear that up. Yeah. Thank you.
Let her speak.
Okay, come on, Netta.
Go on, babe. It's all you.
I'm just glad there's clarification on that one. Because I'm not making love to no random nigga I'm dating. Sorry. But my man, yes. I want love, I want compassion, I want sensuality, and I want my hair pulled, I want my neck choked, I want my back.
Oh, no. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. Listen, any man in here that get a woman that says that she like to be choked, y'all better
So we talk about a gentle grab around the neck. Come on.
No, I met a woman who wanted to be choked when her tongue came out of her mouth.
Well, wait a minute. Let me say
You going to jail?
with your big ass hands, if you choke somebody, that's a goddamn murder choke. Yes, I'm just saying.
That's how it goes. It was pleasure while it lasted. Hey.
And it's so funny because one time we had a conversation about teabagging. Okay. We had a conversation about teabagging, and he talked about him teabagging a woman. And I said, well, then I guess I better get my bail money together because the time that you teabag somebody, she gonna suffocate and your ass going to jail for murder. That's all I'm saying.
You can say what you want. It's called balance. If you know how to balance your legs, you can get it.
You can get it.
You can get it. And then I know there's a couple of people in here that probably don't even know what teabagging is.
Hell no. Explain that shit.
Okay, I'm gonna explain that.
I know you know it.
For all of you men, teabag your woman tonight. Put her head on the edge of the bed, where her head is falling to almost look like it's ready to fall off the bed. And you get over top of it and let your balls go in her mouth like 2 tea bags. and just keep dipping them in there and dipping them in there and dipping them in there. She'll get used to it. She'll get used to it. She'll get used to it, trust me. Trust me. Every woman looking for that man to bring that extra freak out of him. I'm telling you.
Really?
But let me say this though. Let me say this. In the defense for the women, fellas, what you did on one woman, it ain't gonna work on another woman.
Damn right.
Put it like that.
Damn right.
You gotta know how to switch your skills up. You know? Switch your skills up.
So we don't have balls, but can we teabag y'all?
Hey, the question was...
We don't have balls, but can we teabag y'all?
Hell yeah. Shit, we like if you... Well, some of us men like when y'all get on top of us. Shoot, ain't nothing wrong with that. Get on top of us. We ain't worried about that.
Teabagging, Richard.
We ain't worried about that. But once again, y'all want us to take y'all to the moon, but y'all don't want to take us to the ceiling. Y'all can't even get us to the ceiling.
Well, let me
and then on top of that, why is it that when we if we don't give y'all the orgasm, y'all act like y'all don't want to cook dinner?
Goddamn right, because I got all this shit bottled up inside, and you want me to go downstairs and cook some goddamn dinner?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We still gotta eat.
I'm backed up to the ceiling, and you talking about you want a fried pork chop, man?
Well, that's when you become one with yourself, and y'all and get out that rubber dildo like y'all women do, and got stashed in the drawer.
But I'm old school.
Right, old school.
Yeah.
Old school women know how to cook, but these little young ones don't know how to cook.
No, he can't get no pork chop if I ain't had no damn orgasm.
That shit is fun.
He can't get the pork chop.
I don't give a fuck if none of them laugh at it. Fuck that.
That's crazy.
That shit is fun.
If you take me to the moon, you can get the pork chop, you can get the 5-course meal if you take me to the moon and back.
Some of y'all women been taken to the moon, and we ain't even got the 5-course meal. We only got a 1-star.
Because I was tired, because you took me to the
No,
moon.
that's that bullshit.
You took me to the moon,
right
so I was tired.
That's that bullshit. We want a 5-star meal. We take y'all to the moon to the point where your guts hanging out, and all of a sudden all we get is a tuna fish sandwich. We ain't going for that shit. We ain't going for that shit. We tired of that now. We tired of tuna fish and peanut butter jelly sandwich.
You go downstairs and cook.
No, hell no. If I didn't, huh? Hell no, I didn't even toast it. They just slapped it on 2 pieces of bread.
We take you to the moon. Can you go downstairs and cook?
Hell no. Funky ass egg sandwiches and shit. Here, you're lucky I made this up a sandwich.
Well, that means you only gave me a half an orgasm. That's why you only got a half a sandwich.
No. If we giving you all women full orgasms to the point where y'all done passed out, when you wake up, get up and cook a 5-star dinner and a dessert too. Get in there and bake a cake.
I gotta ask a question. How many of you have actually experienced a full body orgasm?
Women, Mike.
Say what?
Women or men?
Both. A full body orgasm.
No.
Never?
No.
You have? Can you talk about your experience? Come on back. I'm gonna let you come. Hey y'all, this is my husband over in the corner. Say hi, husband.
Old school, baby.
Come on, talk about this full body shit. Educate. You all smiles, you still there? That shit must have just happened.
That's right up in the alley.
Because I can't, I can't. Because it's just, I mean,
speak up so they can hear you.
As a male, as a man, a full orgasm, it's like you in another state of mind. Right, it's I mean,
did you feel like you was in the Matrix?
Right, because I mean, when I met my wife, I've been married 18 years. And, and I said, when I met my wife, I've been married for 18 years, but it was like, she gave me something that I never had before. And I had a spirit. It was like I seen the light.
Wow.
Right.
Oh man, here we go.
She did.
Here we go.
She did shit to me that.
Man, you making us feel bad in this motherfucker.
No, but serious.
That cosmic level.
Right. And
your toes are curling up in your tennis shoes right now.
I
can
can't
see it.
Right. I can't even explain it, but yeah, she, you know, she was the.
He's grinning from ear to ear. That must have been some hell of an orgasm.
I know that you experienced that because that's just
right. She took me to another level that I never been before.
Exactly.
Yes.
And once you've been there,
you wouldn't. Hey.
Yeah.
Now we need more women like your wife to do that for all men. Take us to the next level.
I married an older woman too.
Well, that's my dude.
Right. And my wife about the same age as him.
Okay.
That's right. Take us to the next level.
Now, he couldn't even get it out because he's still excited about it. And once you've been to that level, it's kind of like, it's a cataclysmic event. Believe me when I tell you, it's like you're just moving sexual energy throughout your body to get that full cataclysmic blow. It's like a mind-blowing thing, like you just stepped outside of your body.
Wow.
But I think that comes with, you know, the spiritual connection with you and your mate. It's not something that you would experience with just anybody. You have to be spiritually connected to that person. And in the day and age that we live in, we seem to have taken the spirituality out of sex. You know, we made it to the point where it's something dirty, but it's the most beautiful experience you can have.
That is true. That if it's done right.
If it's done right, you know, you might, eyes might go in the back of your head. You might actually elevate out your body. I'm just saying. Ooh, I done got hot talking about that.
Oh,
I know, right? I done got hot talking about that.
Hot talking about that.
So I'm going to say, Aaron.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's talk about your cataclysmic event.
I'll be up there in a second.
He got to get his mind right. Got to get his mind right. Right. Speaking of drink, Devin.
Devin, we need drink.
Wow. Talk about all of these orgasms and different things like that, and I agree. I admit, you know, women want to be taken there and taken to the moon and different things like that, but it should be an equal thing. And fellas, if the women ain't doing it right, you gotta let them know on the spot. Women, if the men ain't doing it right, you gotta let them know on the spot, because there ain't nobody gonna know unless you tell them. That's the reason why people go out and cheat, because they ain't opening their mouths in the relationships. You know, because the partner don't know what's going on. So you gotta open up your mouth. If the woman ain't doing it, let them know. Either do it or get the hell out. The same thing goes for the women. If they do it right, or tell them get the hell out, women.
Well, you heard it from Dr. Love. We're going to take a brief break and have Richard Semper serenade us on the steel drums.
Serenade, Richard.
Serenade. Don't give us no choice.
We're back from our little brief hiatus. But since we were talking about orgasm, Dr. Love is going to explain to us what takes him to the moon. How does he go from the ceiling to the moon?
First of all, you got to get me to the ceiling. You get me to the ceiling, then we'll talk about the moon. You got to get me to the ceiling first.
So what does that entail?
I mean, it all entails with me as far as foreplay. You know, I mean, foreplay is a big thing. You know, you got to know how to maneuver. You know, you got to know how to maneuver and learn the body. You know, you got to learn what turns me on, what turns me off. You know, what makes me giggle. You know, the whole 9 yards. Or, you know, I mean, a lot of people, you know, they don't learn the body and know what the foreplay is. You know, everybody's so worried about just getting in the bed and just jumping in and doing it.
Exactly.
You know, and the foreplay then went out the door. That's why sex has become non-void, or has become void, because nobody want to participate no more. Everybody just think, well, look, I'm just going to get my little bit, you get your little bit,
that's it.
And we're going to call it a day.
That's it.
But you got to learn how to do the foreplay.
Yeah.
You know, once you can do a good foreplay on a woman, I'm telling you, she will keep on coming back for more. If you don't do a good foreplay on a woman, then hey,
on to the next.
Because it ain't always about our dick. It's about the foreplay that starts.
Could you please say that again?
I'll say it again. I'll say it again. I ain't scared of you. I'll say it again. It's not always about the dick, fellas. It's about what we do to the woman before we give them the dick, which is the foreplay.
Right. If you get us to that level, then once we get the dick, it's like on and popping. We're ready to go to the next frontier. But don't think it's just all about the dick. You got to put in that work. Devin.
Well, we ain't got no problem in putting in work because we go to work every day, you know. But we want to be put into some work too. I mean, take the time when we come home and the lights is out and the candles are lit, roses on the floor, and you know, you give us the instructions to get a shower or a bath, and take us to the moon. I mean, shit, take us to Jupiter. That's what I want.
Not just the moon.
Yeah, fuck the moon. Yeah, sometimes you gotta go past the moon. Take me to Mars. Take me to Jupiter.
I agree. I think when we get into these relationships, sometimes we get stagnant in the relationship, and we're not willing to do the extra stuff to maintain the relationship. The same way you got that man or the same way you got that woman, you have to maintain it. You know, I like to have an orgasm a few times a week, preferably every day, but that doesn't always happen, but at least a few times a week. And vice versa, you know, we have to kind of like not be selfish and pleasure our mates and take the ego out of sex.
Well, I don't think, well, I agree with you on the ego, but the women lately have been the ones with the ego.
Really?
Yeah, y'all women, y'all believe that just because y'all got that little hairy kitty in between y'all legs, that y'all just so powerful. That y'all can, you know, make us pay your bills and all that stuff. Some of us true men, if you really broke and you living from paycheck to paycheck, pussy ain't gonna make me pay your bills. I tell you that.
Especially if it's her.
I tell you, especially when you're right. You know, come on. I'm not with all that. I'm not with all that. And I know summer coming, and y'all gonna be in these sundresses. But that still ain't gonna make me pay your bill either.
Somebody gonna pay our bills.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be me.
So are you in the bedroom? Are you into toys, or like what fetishes do you have in the bedroom?
Toys.
I have a whip.
Let me tell you like this. If we go into a woman's bedroom and she pulling out a whole bunch of toys, some of our eyes get real big. Like, what you plan on doing with them? What you plan on doing with that? You know, especially the whip. The whip and the chains. See, that sounds too much like slavery. So you know we ain't definitely doing that.
Fellas, do y'all like the whip? Handcuffs?
Hell no.
No?
Not especially if you're a street nigga, you don't want handcuffs.
Well, yeah, I guess I can see that. No whips? No whips at all?
Please don't
Role
start
play.
off with tea,
How about role play?
That's cool.
Role play. Yeah, because you got to switch it up. You know, sometimes the relationship gets a little boring, so you kind of got to switch it up a little bit. So do you dress up? That is not role play. That is, you just turned me off with your damn wife beater on.
That's role playing.
Did you dress up?
That's role playing.
Did you dress up?
I don't dress up.
Are you open to it?
I don't.
You play Ike?
I mean, I don't mind doing the role.
Well, it's one thing to play Ike, but you ain't gonna put your damn hands on me trying to play Ike.
Then it ain't fully getting it in then.
Well,
we ain't fully
I'm
playing.
just saying. Now, if you want to spike me while you got your Ike wig on, then we can talk about it. Well, yeah. And choking, because the choking on that, I'm with you on that. That's a little different, you know, but you got to know what you're doing. As a guy, you can't be trying to choke the shit out of somebody because that ain't sexy.
Listen. There's not too many costumes that I can wear in order to role play. But I don't have no problem in playing. I don't have no problem in playing Roots.
Really? Did he say Roots?
Roots. That way we both get. That's both of us being butt naked.
Y'all both getting whipped.
Butt naked getting whipped.
Y'all both getting whipped.
Hey, you whip me, I whip you.
Well, I guess.
There ain't gonna be no half-ass shit.
What kind of whip?
Huh?
What kind of whip?
No, now let's just. It ain't
You
the whip.
talking about whip?
It ain't not that one either.
Not that one.
Not that one either. That ain't even a whip you got. That's a lion tamer.
Well, yeah, because I'm trying to tame a lion.
Hey, Miss Art, do you hear that?
Yeah, I'm trying to tame. What Eartha Kitt said? Probably.
Oh my God! Yeah, right.
I just think that when you're, you know, after you've been in a relationship for a long time, you really have to do different stuff to keep it exciting in order to keep that fire spark. You know, the foreplay ain't enough. You gotta do some other shit.
Like what?
They don't what?
They only know 2 plays.
See. Who said that? Come up to the mic and talk.
Oh my God! Is that the one that good for 2 things?
The one in the red shirt.
I think I seen that skit off of. That skit was on Good Times. The kitchen in the bedroom, Florida. The kitchen in the bedroom.
That's the old way of thinking.
The kitchen in the bedroom. That's funny.
Two plays.
That's funny. As soon as they held up the 2, I already knew what they were talking about.
The kitchen in the bedroom.
The kitchen in the bedroom. And the bad part about it is half of them they don't even do good in neither one of them.
Really? Well, what kind of women are you dating?
Just put it like this: I know enough to speak on it.
That's why I said, what kind of women?
And I got half of the Corinthians in here that can back me on that.
They're just boosting you up so you
No, they ain't. That's called truth.
It's called the truth.
It's called truth. The kitchen in the bedroom. Y'all don't do good in the kitchen half of the time. And y'all don't do good in the bedroom half the time.
That's the new school women. I think us old school women, we know how to throw down in the kitchen and the bedroom.
Well, the thing about it is that y'all old school women can't get past menopause. So you know, that's why we sometimes go to the new school women.
Well, when we go through
y'all spend more time fanning than a little bit.
But that's true. We're always hot. But even being in menopause, a lot of us are even more sexual, and y'all still can't keep up.
I don't agree with that.
How many women have you dated going through menopause?
I don't agree with that.
How many women have you dated going through menopause?
Y'all women, when y'all know that y'all having menopause and y'all gonna be sexual, take your Monostat 7. Okay, an hour before.
Wait, hold up.
I said it, Monostat 7.
That is for a yeast infection. Listen. That is not to get you excited about
we
the
ain't talking
goddamn
we ain't talking about getting excited.
No, he say Monostat 7.
Killing them hot
If you want to mention it, know what you're talking about.
We talking about killing them hot flashes. Take the Monostat 7. That way you ain't got to worry about them hot flashes no more. And then come on and join me in the bedroom.
Monostat 7. Did he say that? Yeah.
I said it. Monostat 7. Look it up.
That's for yeast. Yeast infection.
Well, hey, Between you getting hot and baking bread, it's the same. Oh my God, that's funny. That's funny.
I think a lot of times though, when for some women when they're going through menopause, they may not be as sexual, and then others it kind of increases their sexual activity. I think it just depends on the individual. But I think as men, it's your responsibility to learn your woman and the turn on and turn offs of that woman, even while she's going through menopause.
How about learning your man? Well, you know,
most of us already have y'all figured out. I mean, the thing is, men, y'all ain't complicated.
I need you to get on board and start talking where these women need to get on board with these men.
Y'all aren't complicated.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
The bottom line is y'all want to bust a nut.
Say what?
Yeah. It's true. Y'all just want to bust a nut.
Hey, y'all just want to bust a nut.
But it's levels to our shit.
Y'all want to bust nuts.
It's
plural.
Exactly. Goddamn right. We
want to bust one nut. Y'all want to bust 2, 3, 4, 5 nuts.
Right.
So that means 2, 3, 4, 5 nuts before we can get a home cooked meal.
That means you better take that pill.
Ain't that a mother?
So we can get at least 2 orgasms.
Ain't that a mother? That's why I'm gonna bring the vibrator in the bedroom. Once I bust my nut, then you on your own. I'm gonna hit you just like Bernie Mac. I'm gonna hit you just like Bernie Mac said. You better get yours before I get mine. Cause if you ain't got yours by the time I got mine, you fresh out of motherfucking luck.
But the thing about women, by the time you get yours, we're still waiting for the party to start. Yeah, we're still waiting. When y'all get yours, we are still waiting for the shit to start.
Y'all already got yours though.
Nah.
Y'all already got yours. Some of y'all got yours the first 3 minutes of being eaten.
Now, if you giving us here, yeah, we're going to get it right off the bat.
All right then.
Right.
At least you getting it.
But we want both. We want the clit orgasm and we want the vaginal orgasm.
Beggars can't be choosy.
Hold up. And if you're really good, you might even hit that G-spot.
Y'all talk about the G. You know what? Listen. Y'all talk about this G-spot all the time. But men, we got G-spots and y'all don't even hit it.
Well, hold up. Y'all G-spot is down there where your prostate at. So are you willing to let a woman put her finger in your ass to manipulate the prostate?
Hell no.
Well, there you go then. There you go.
Hell no.
There you go.
And that's not all of our G-spots neither.
That's well, there you have it. So don't talk about y'all G-spot because y'all ain't willing to let us massage it.
Listen. We are not letting y'all women.
I know, right? That's like God has a strange sense of humor, right? It's true.
Y'all women are not going nowhere near our ass. I'm sorry. We're not having that. That is a no-no. We're not having that.
So since we're talking about that, you saying that nobody is going near your butt? Nobody.
Listen. I fell for it one time.
Right, that's what I'm getting to say. I wanted you to talk about that.
Listen, fuck me once, shame on me. Fuck me twice, shame on you. There wasn't a second time.
But you went back, hoping to get it.
I didn't go back. I didn't go back.
I
didn't go back. I didn't go back.
Didn't he just change his story?
I didn't go back. I didn't go back. I'm just saying, it caught me by surprise.
So they want to hear what caught you by surprise.
It caught me by surprise.
They want to hear it.
Huh?
Did you go back for revenge?
I didn't, no. No, all right, okay. I went back the second time.
Tell your story.
But that's because I was already at a house. That's what I'm just saying.
So I got a question for the fellas out there, because Dr. Love going to share his story. He trying to be all bashful right now.
No, I ain't.
Fellas.
Hey, you know me.
Would you let a lady toss your salad?
That's a question to the men.
That's a question to the men. Would you let a lady toss your salad? Don't get quiet, man.
Here we go. We got
man's quiet. Now the amen corner back there ain't saying nothing.
Here's my opinion. I feel like as a man, you shouldn't want nothing or anything playing around with your butt. Thank you.
Got some claps back there.
And if you are that type of man, you gotta look in the mirror and question yourself as if you're a straight man or not. After she just tossed your salad like a bitch.
Well, shots fired.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Oh, wow.
You done on that?
Wow. Hey. I'm good.
You good?
I am good. I'm good. The only thing about it is that the women these days, they ain't trying to do nothing to us that we ain't doing to them.
So you licked her butt?
Say it again?
You licked her butt?
Do I make a what?
Did you lick her butt?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell that part of the story, did he? Yeah, you didn't tell that.
Listen. Let me tell you like this. I'm a freaky. I'm a nasty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Big. I eat it like groceries. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't have no problem. And I can say I've tossed a woman's salad before. I was tossing it like Caesar. I'm telling you. I mean, she had all kinds of salad. Chef salad, tossed salad, Caesar salad, shrimp salad. Anything they did with salad, I was tossing it. Now, ain't no shame in my game. Ain't no shame in my game.
So you got your
I was blowing it from the back, and she was singing from the front. Ooh. Yeah, say what you want. I don't care.
So tell us about you getting your salad tossed.
No, I mean, we already discussed that.
We already discussed that.
We already discussed that.
But these folks ain't hear it.
We already discussed that. It was something that she, you know, she tricked me. She tricked me. That's what she did. She tricked me. She tricked me. I was tricked. I'm telling you, I was tricked. I was tricked. She tricked me. That's it. Hey, look, hey, she caught your boy slipping. She caught your boy. She caught your boy slipping. She caught your boy slipping.
Tell him what she asked you.
Listen, men, if you get a woman that puts you on your stomach and massaging your shoulders and your back, and you getting all into it, you better watch it. You better watch it, homie. You better watch it, because you're going for that ass, I'm telling you. Going for that ass. I was naive. Next thing you know, she had me singing like Philip Bailey. Boy, I'm telling you, so don't get tricked. Because they gonna, look, fellas, they going to ask you that one question. Do you trust me? Fuck no, I don't trust you. Hell no. Not if you back that far. Shit. Hell no. Shit. Hell no. Ever since then, I made a deal with my wash call. Your job is to go back there and wash me. That's it. That is it. So, I don't have no shame in my game.
Honest about
I don't have no shame in my game. But yes, I've tossed salad before. I've tossed women's salad before. Yes, I have. And they enjoy it. Some women ain't had their salad tossed before. They don't know what it feels like.
Well, not everybody likes that.
So it ain't about what you like. Because if you ain't never tried it, you don't like it.
About what you like.
If you ain't never tried it, you don't like it.
Everybody like it.
Well, hey, that's on your standpoint.
Yeah.
Let's ask these two ladies right there. Let's ask them two young ladies right there. Do they like their salad tossed?
You two ladies right there, y'all had your salad tossed.
Uh-oh. Yep, here we go. Come on.
Well, somebody doing all that sniggling and giggling, so she must have had it.
Oh, she waved her hand. She said she had. Yeah? Did he take you to the moon? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Did he take you to the moon?
I think it's a preference, not just
did it
something
make
that
you
everybody
come?
likes.
Did it make you come from that? You looking like the Undertaker back there with that hat on, so I can't see if you nodding or you. I know she grinning though.
That must have been a heavenly experience.
Okay. She texting them right now.
I said,
I need you to meet me at my house tonight. I just had a flashback. I need you to come in the back door. It's already open.
Often or?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Even got that butt cake.
She had to sing it like often and family.
It's cooking downstairs.
Do you trust me?
Yeah, do you trust me is a motherfucker.
Those 3 words. Do you trust me while
That
you
do you
laying on
trust
your
me is a
stomach?
motherfucker.
Yeah.
See, you gotta curve the question. When they say, do you trust me? Yeah, I trust you, but what you getting ready to do? See, that's how you gotta do that.
But by then she already had you relaxed with the massage.
I don't fall for that shit no more. I don't fall for that shit no more. I don't fall for that shit no more. I'm serious. I don't fall for
After that
that.
first time you done.
I don't fall for that no more. I don't fall for that. Do you trust me and massage you on my shoulders? Let me tell you, I'll take my eyeballs out and put them right on the back of my shoulders and watch your ass as you massage my back. Shit. You ain't said nothing.
That's not
You
something
ain't
that
said
you'll
nothing.
experience again.
I'm telling you.
What's the hardest orgasm you ever had?
The who?
The hardest orgasm.
The hardest?
Yeah.
Wow. I think the hardest orgasm that I've ever had is when Arby's came out with that new sandwich. I think that was the. That was the hardest orgasm I came out with when Arby's came out with that new sandwich. I think that's what it was.
That made your toes curl.
Yeah, it made my toes curl. Especially when you said, "We have the meat." Yeah, I'm telling you.
Gotcha. What's the hardest orgasm you had, Richard?
I think it was the monkey feet one. When she gave me monkey feet. Your feet curl up.
Oh my God, the monkey
You talking about the monkey feet?
The monkey feet.
Man, I know y'all done had some women that done gave y'all head so good it made your feet get to the monkey feet.
They suck the soul out of
It's yeah. The big knuckles.
Just saying, yeah.
Listen. They done sucked you so good, sucked the soul out your dick. Dang.
That's some serious shit.
That's some serious shit right there.
Some serious shit.
That's some serious shit. You got some women that giving head now, Casper don't even come the fuck out. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
There is an art to it. I think a lot of times women, we kind of get lazy with giving head.
Can you say that again? Can you say that again on both mics?
It is. Women, let me talk on both mics. Sometimes we get lazy when we're giving head. We want to swing this shit all around here, kiss all around it, just to say we did it, and then we're waiting to get done.
Thank you. Women are lazy.
To get done.
When it comes to the bedroom,
I have to give.
Women are lazy. Ain't no need of you running from the mic like Martin said. Step to the mic. Shit. Hey, listen, we don't have no problem in you coming and putting your mouth on the mic, holding the mic the whole 9 yards. Shit, every now and then tap that motherfucker. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. That's what we need right there.
So I think, we have to give in order to receive. So you can't be lazy when you're giving head. Just like men, if we telling y'all, this is how I like it, you need to pay attention. The same way you want to be taken to the moon, we do too.
Yeah, but just say it again. Y'all want to be taken to the moon.
Not all women are lazy.
Y'all want to be taken to the moon. Get us past the ceiling. Get us past the ceiling. We want to go to the moon too, but get us past the ceiling
Well,
first.
you just said you want to go to Jupiter. What is that? What is it?
Get us past the ceiling.
He made me interested.
So, thank you, my friend.
I know, I'm sorry, but thanks for trying. I appreciate it. Thanks.
So, I'm all for taking a woman to the moon, as long as she take me with her. If you ain't taking me with you, back to Earth we go.
What are your turn-ons?
Hey, we ain't forget about you. We already know that you got your grub
my corner over
you got
there.
your drink in you.
What's your turn-on?
Yeah, we need to know what the hardest orgasm you had, brother.
What's your turn-on? Come up to the mic.
I like
You like what? Don't nobody like that shit.
You like what?
He like to piss on women. Don't nobody like that.
Oh my God.
Don't nobody like that shit.
I like spontaneous acts.
Yo said he like to pee
I like
on
that.
women. That is some strong shit.
Now let me
right
ask you, since you said that, do you like to be pissed on?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You be the first one. My turn.
My
turn. My turn. Shot fired. Pow, pow. Pow, pow. He be the first one. My turn. Shit, you peed on me, I'm gonna pee on you. Shit.
What's your turn on? Now I'm gonna tell you, because I'm always putting your ass out on blast.
Yeah, I know.
Let me talk about mine.
Yeah. What's your turn on?
One of the things that gets me excited, and I'm not gonna lie, first of all, I like to wrestle. That shit turns me the fuck on.
I'm sorry, I don't think the people in the back heard you.
For the people in the back, let me just say this because y'all acting like y'all can't hear. One of my biggest turn-ons is wrestling. Goddamn, that gets me so excited.
WWF or WWE?
WWF.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing.
But it's funny because it's levels to it. First of all, I like to be massaged. Then we can go to the next level, which is the wrestling. I like to wrestle. That shit turns me the fuck on. I'm just saying, don't fucking judge me.
I'm not fucking judging you. I'm not fucking judging you. You talking about you like to wrestle.
Shit,
there's different levels of wrestling.
Me.
There's the body slam. There's the DDT.
Well, wait a minute.
There's the chokehold.
Wait, let me just say something.
There's different levels to this shit.
We don't do the body slam because somebody just had knee replacement, so we can't do the body slam.
Hell yeah, shit. You talking about you like to wrestle.
I like to wrestle. That's what turns me on.
Shit, there's sleeper hold.
Not the headlock, but just that, you know, pick me up, throw me up against the wall, that kind of shit.
Pick you up and throw you against the wall. Ain't that something?
Yeah, that shit is.
If I did some shit like that,
I get excited just thinking about it. You hear that over there?
That's considered
You hear that, sweetie? I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
That's considered.
So I had to put some of that Bengay on the knees tonight. Get your mind right. Get your mind right.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that I gotta take a nap.
Yeah.
First.
She said you was late on your paper route.
What's your turn on?
She want the special delivery.
I want the special. I don't want the Air Express though.
She don't want nothing.
Yeah,
She got
I don't want the Air Express.
Oh my God. I guess, hey, Mr. A.
You ain't pissing on shit. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, hey, you know what that means for you tonight? Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy.
You better piss before we get.
Crunchy, crunchy.
Tell them what the scrunchy is.
Oh my God. Yo, listen, the scrunchy is when you go to a, you know, there's certain women who like their feet licked and their feet sucked on and all that stuff. So what you got to do is you got to go to the bottom of their feet. And I call it the scrunchy, okay? That's when you go to the bottom of their feet and be like, scrunchy. I'm telling you, that shit works.
Now, first of all, if you look at his face while he's down there biting on your goddamn toes, that's going to be a damn turn off.
No, it ain't. It's going to make them laugh like a motherfucker. Don't fucking judge me. Don't judge me. Shit, I'm telling you, the scrunchy works. You can do the scrunchy on anything. The scrunchy on her butt, the scrunchy on her titties, the scrunchy on her stomach, the back of her neck. You can do it all. Mr. Arthur, try that tonight. Let me know how it works tomorrow.
See what? He's not trying that. We don't do the piss shit. That's not our shit. Yeah, that's not it.
Yeah, but my question to you is, have y'all brought a new lazy boy?
We haven't bought a new lazy boy.
See, that's lazy.
You gotta get a Tempur-Pedic.
Huh? We gotta get a Tempur-Pedic?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we kinda, the lazy boy flipped us over, so.
Damn. You better get your money back for that chair.
So, I'm just saying.
That chair, I mean, y'all ain't even brought a new lazy boy. Y'all lazy.
See.
Y'all lazy. You gotta bring the excitement
So
back.
I got a question for the fellas. Don't be shy in the back. How many of you have had anal sex with your women? All right, don't start biting on that chicken bone just because I asked that question.
I haven't. Never.
Not never? You?
You want to know my reasons why?
Yeah.
You gotta come up.
Yeah, you gotta come up.
Yeah, come on up.
He's full of answers tonight.
I haven't had anal sex with a woman before because that just ain't my thing. The vagina is enough for me, especially in doggy's position. I don't need to settle, get myself all landed down and fit myself in something I can get into. So that's just not my thing.
That's not your thing?
No.
Richie? No? Oh, yeah, we talked about that. That's not my thing either. That's something that I've never really been interested in.
Well, seeing that everybody is a no-go on this one, I have. Sure, you
And
get
so,
women. There's women these days that they want you to go on that back door first.
I know women like that.
I'm telling you, times have changed. Times have changed. You get a finger there, and then next thing you know, you get a tongue in there, next thing you know, they want the dick in there. I'm telling you.
If you try to tell a brother, the ones that want the ass, which one ass first, if you try to tell a brother something, the walls are jerk or it's falling.
Oh my God, so you gotta go in the back door?
First.
The back door.
Get yourself right the back door first.
I'm telling you, they like the back door. These women, they like that back door.
It's a matter of taste. I mean, it's not like something that I'm interested in, but I've heard that you have one of the hardest orgasms from the back door. Yeah. I don't know who enjoys it more, the men or the women.
The women enjoy more.
Yeah, I hear you.
The women enjoy it more.
Yeah.
They enjoy it more.
Especially what?
Especially them not hold their vows.
Yes. There we go.
That's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny.
What's
That
your
was
favorite
funny right
sexual
there.
position? What's your favorite sexual position?
I got plenty of sexual positions. But see, everybody is different. I mean,
everybody is different.
I mean, everybody is different. I mean, I can go for doggy style. I can go for cowgirl. I can go for. I mean, ride is never out of style.
Say what?
I like it from the side, but when your neck gets turned, like you're looking at me. You know?
See, let me tell you like
You want
this.
some Exorcist?
No, I just like it from the side where it's go the edge titty, and then you feel me, and you turn.
I'm trying to visualize that.
You know
I'm trying to envision it too.
from the side looking back. You know,
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
and you get the turn. I get all three things. You know, chest, titties, face, ass.
Gotcha. What's your favorite position? I see she had to go to the back on that. Right, yeah, like I'm gone on that note.
Yeah, come on back. Oh man.
I want to say mine is probably doggy style. That's my favorite position.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Let me put it like this. I know that sex and intimacy is supposed to be good, but if you are like a brother like me, okay, big dude, you know, tall guy, certain positions gonna cut off your damn air supply. I'm not trying to pass out because you want to be in a certain position that's gonna cut off my air supply. I'm not having that. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Well, think about this. If he's 6'9" with somebody, she's gonna die. She's just gonna die.
First of all, if I'm 6'9" with a woman, I already know that she got to be on top.
Goddamn right.
I'm not going to be on top. Listen, I know my boundaries.
One of those when 6'9" goes bad.
Listen, as a big guy, I know my boundaries. Okay, I know what to do where she won't, you know, file a lawsuit, you know, or sue me and shit after it's all done. I already know what my boundaries is. Yeah. Just like the teabagging. You know, I know my boundaries. I gotta wear shoes because if I wear socks and I slip, it's gonna be a problem. I'm telling you, if I wear socks while teabagging a woman and I slip, first of all, Listen, I'm just like a bag of oatmeal. I fall quick. I'm telling you, and I damage shit when I fall. So if she under me and I am wearing some socks, it's over. I'm sorry, it's over.
Well, you probably have to.
No, I just wear shoes. I just wear some Timberland or some tennis. That way I got grip.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I am in control of my own body.
If you had to pick something weird, what haven't you tried?
I don't know, cause you know I told you I had a bad experience with that hot wax shit.
Oh yeah.
I've had a bad experience with that. That wasn't kosher. You know, I really wasn't feeling that.
You haven't had what?
I would like to try public sex.
Public sex? Yeah, that's exciting.
It is.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Where though? Where?
I can go right down to Real Park.
During the daytime?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make sure you're doing the daytime.
In the car or out in the open?
Because in the nighttime,
in the car.
In the park.
That was our
at
stomping ground. That's what we used to do.
In the park at night, you and her getting raped. I'm telling you. Motherfuckers be like, that's a 2 for... Shit, we get 2 for 1? 2 for 1? Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
I mean, that's just something I wouldn't mind doing.
Shit, why couldn't you pick another park?
Why is
Why
it
you
the
say
thriller
Drew
getting
Hill
caught?
Park?
Is it the
Listen, I would fuck a woman in Drew Hill Park. I'm not fucking no woman in Lincoln Park. I tell you that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Hell no. Too many rocks back there.
Too many bodies back there.
Bodies back there.
Yeah.
It's the thrill of it.
That's it. The thrill of getting caught. That's exciting.
The thrill of somebody snickling.
Or the thrill of somebody watching. Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna have some watchers. You gonna have some watchers.
You perform better.
You think so?
I doubt that. Nah.
So you're saying
the thought of being
it's
scared,
like you're doing your own porn video.
That's just like you going on stage to perform. The audience get down, clap their hand, make you go up.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Have you had sex in the park? Recently? Yeah. You like that? Yeah. What you got to say, Butch? I know you got something to say, so come on over here.
Here we go.
Have you done it in the park? You got to think about it.
Rock Big Park or what?
Any park.
Did he just name a park?
Right.
Did he just name?
And he had a smile on his face.
He just named some parks. Oh my God. He just started naming some parks.
He just said Rock Creek. That's
Rock
like
Creek
some
Park.
different
Oh my
shit.
God.
Yeah, that's nice and fun.
Yeah.
What is it?
Veterans Memorial Park off there in Canton.
Really?
Off the Fells Point. Yes, ma'am.
Well, he said just go on the golf course.
Get you some tips. Good.
I'm gonna go over Patapsco Park. There you go. Don't fucking judge me. Don't fucking judge me. At least I said a
Patapsco?
park. You ain't said nothing. Patapsco Park. Shoot, I don't mind. Shoot, ain't no shame in my game. We can
Well, I think everybody knows there's no shame in this game. Huh? What is it?
Good time.
Yeah, it depends on the time of day.
Yeah, it depends on the time because you know they close right.
Listen, that's the joy.
He just wants to be on full
That's the
display.
joy. You just sneak in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You just sneak in. That's the joy of getting caught. Listen, ain't nothing like getting caught like, what? What?
He's so crazy.
Oh, we ain't supposed, the park closed? All right, give me 5 more minutes. Give me 5 more minutes. I'm be done. I'm telling you, the thought of getting caught. But I ain't doing no Drew Hill Park, I tell you that.
You keep saying that.
I tell you that.
Yeah, you keep saying
I'm making sure I'm reinvent.
I mean, we haven't done it in
I'm
years,
gonna
but we
iterate
did
that.
it.
Have you ever done it in the park?
We did.
When?
Years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah, years ago.
You need to rekindle that.
No.
Oh, I said, look at you.
Did
you see how he twisted to the side? Wow. You see how he twisted to the side?
The thing is, he's not as that was different. That was like a few years ago. He's in a different mind frame now, so he's not trying to be butt naked out of the goddamn park.
Listen, I don't give you that bullshit about you in the same mindset.
You said what?
Listen, don't give me that you in a different mind frame. Y'all over there breaking down lazy boys and shit. Obviously, y'all still in the same damn mind frame.
Don't fucking judge us.
I ain't judging you. I'm judging. I'm judging. Y'all got a cheap ass lazy boy. That's what y'all did. Y'all ain't get the heavy duty one.
Well, I know damn well if your ass sat in it probably definitely would fall.
You motherfucker lie, because I got a lazy boy at home. I got a lazy boy at home, and it does wonders reclining me back and forth.
Aaron.
Thank you. Now.
Come here, Aaron. Come here for a second. No, him.
Oh, this. No, you, man. You the one. You. The one who like to be peeing on women and nasty ass. Nasty thing.
You what?
You're the most adventurous time.
I want to know a bunch of adventurous times.
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm an in-the-house guy. On that one, I'm an in-the-house guy. Want to get you another shot? Devin?
Orange shirt. White skin. So if you had to sum up your sexual experience, how would you do it? How would you rate your sexual experience?
As far as my performance?
Just in
or
general.
as far as my sexual period?
Period.
Well, it's been. I would have to say it's been an 8, and it took a while to get up to an 8. It took a while. It took a while to get up to an 8.
So what
if you were
classifies
personally
as an
judging
8?
me, it'd be higher
No,
than that.
I'm just saying. Say what? If I was what?
Personally, like judging me, like on my performance, then it would be a different number. It'd be a different number.
It'd be 6. It'll be 6.
Get the fuck out of here. You're a damn lie. Shit, it'd be a 10. It'd be a 10.
You just rated yourself an 8.
Let me tell you like this. It's an 8 on my sexual experience in 38 years. My personal sexual experience is a 10. I grew up around women, so
because you grew up around women,
and I've learned a lot.
Leave it at that. I've
learned a lot.
Let's clear that up. Let's clear that up.
I've learned a lot.
Let's clear that up. Huh?
Grandmothers, aunts.
There we go. Me too.
But does that make you a good lover?
But you're a beast in the bedroom, right?
What's a good lover to you, though?
No, I'm asking.
Are you a beast in the bedroom?
I'm asking.
Are you a beast in the bedroom?
Question.
Do you consider yourself a beast in the bedroom?
I am.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm
talking
asking. That's my husband over there. The mailman. Can you wave to the people?
Has he been up here on the mic? Let's give him a mic.
He's shy.
Come on here and say something. Come say something.
Come say something. He's shy. He's shy.
Shy. What ain't being shy? If your wife is up here talking about sex life, your husband, then you come in and validate it. Come over here and say something.
Yeah, validate that, Mr. Harvey. Yeah, come on over and validate that. Validate that. We need to know from your mouth, do you take her to the moon?
Do you take me to the moon?
Hello.
Do you take me to the moon?
Jump and can't look at you. Come on, man.
Sweetums.
Oh, man.
Sweetums?
Sweetums.
Well,
that means we about to get it on later.
Oh, my God. Well, look like
how y'all gonna get on later? What you gonna do? So you said that y'all, okay, you gonna get an orgasm by wrestling?
Oh, my God.
What are you gonna do, choke me?
Oh, it's different things. She got a whip. They might role play.
Cause he's shy.
Emergency.
Shit, not right.
So, ladies that's sitting right here, I just need to know, do y'all have a man to take y'all to the moon? You have a man to take you to the moon? You have a husband. Give a shout out because you're on live here.
She don't want to give a shout out.
You're on live. He hear you.
She said, hey, honey.
He hear you. He hear you. What about you, young lady?
Who's taking you to the moon? Nobody.
You don't have nobody taking you to the moon. Nobody taking you to the moon? I'll see you after the show. I'll see you after the show.
If you don't want to be disappointed, keep walking.
Get the fuck out of here. Bullshit. Bullshit. Listen.
I'm just messing with him.
Listen.
I knew you would get wound up.
Check this out. You can get a good look at a T-bone by sticking your head up a bull's ass. But take the butcher's word for it, okay? Take the butcher's word for it.
So I'm confused. Are you the butcher?
I'm the butcher. Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You know, Jack, you're a rare form. Huh?
Let her leave the hat on.
Yeah.
Y'all can do some things with the hat.
Yeah. Hey, leave the hat on.
She might turn you out.
Please, I've never, let me tell you like this. That has never happened.
They got some what? Oh my God, did he say that?
That has never happened. That has never happened. I've never had a woman to turn me out. Period. I am the dominant. I've always been dominant. What? No. That was it. No, listen. That was years ago. Years ago.
Did it turn you out?
No, it ain't turning me out. It ain't like I crave it. Turning me out means I crave for that. I don't crave for that.
Then something's wrong.
Exactly. She didn't turn me out.
I'm saying something's wrong with
She didn't. Get the fuck out. Take her home, my daughter. Take her home.
Wait a minute, because Richard over here being quiet, he know he's Al Filler and co-host.
Yeah, man. If you don't, man, come on.
All right, what's the question?
Have you been turned out? That's a question.
I mean, define turned out. What that mean?
Man, have you been turned out to the point where you was passed out in a coma?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You was like SWB?
Yeah. It's the energy, you know? It's it's the squirt.
She squirted?
I end up marrying her.
Oh my. She squirted?
Wait a minute.
Oh
because
my Lord.
that's a different kind of orgasm, and that means you hit that spot. That means you hit that spot for her to squirt.
You really hit that spot.
Yeah.
You making her squirt? Oh my God.
See, that again goes back to knowing your woman's body. If you can get a woman to squirt, you hit that spot. Yeah, you hit that spot.
More women need to squirt.
I think they would if the men took the time. They have different orgasms, but if you hit that certain, it ain't even about the G spot, you know. If you hit her U spot, you hit her A spot, she can squirt.
Listen.
You know, she can squirt.
Ain't nothing wrong with hitting a woman G spot, E spot, F spot,
You made a woman squirt?
JKL spot.
Have you made a woman squirt?
Yes. And it threw me the fuck off. It threw me off. The first time I made a woman squirt, it threw me off. Because I looked real dumbfounded. I was like, I know she just didn't pee on me.
You thought she was pissing?
Right.
Yeah,
you're right. You thought she peed on you, right?
Yeah, that's
I
a
thought
normal
she peed
reaction.
on me. And I felt an offense to that. And I was on my couch. I felt an offense to that. So
then later you realized that.
And then when I realized what it was, Oh no.
You stuck your chest out, didn't you?
Oh shit, oh yeah.
Yeah, you stuck your
Girl,
chest out.
you can shit, make it rain.
Really?
Make it rain.
Make it rain.
Shit, make it rain. This time, let me be up
So
underneath.
is it a deal breaker? I'm asking both of y'all. Is it a deal breaker if a woman doesn't swallow?
If a woman doesn't what?
Swallow.
That means she's
Huh? You came right in on that.
Listen, I don't think that is a deal breaker if a woman doesn't
Is it a
swallow.
deal breaker?
If you don't swallow, you're not mature.
Listen, no. Let me hold on. Let me take
What
a
you say,
defense to that.
Amanda?
30 and over, and you don't swallow.
Listen, man, you making it hard for us. We got a hard time getting in their mouth.
Wait a minute. He said
Shit, baby steps now.
you gotta put it in their mouth first and then coax them to swallow.
No, I said if it's nasty, I'm not swallowing. You need to eat more pineapple.
So is it offensive when they spit your shit out?
Eat more pineapple. She said eat more pineapple.
More pineapples.
Yeah, but I heard, and I heard that.
Listen.
Doesn't matter.
Listen, you can eat pineapples until Jesus come back. But if you ain't swallowing, you ain't swallowing.
What she's saying is he needs to eat pineapple so that she will swallow.
Well, listen. How why is it that y'all want us to eat pineapple? Then shit, y'all eat cherries then. Shit, we want the same damn thing. Damn it. We don't want to be eating your pussy after you just ate 3 dozen of crabs. Hell no. Hell no, we don't want that shit. We don't want that. You want us to eat your pussy after you done ate 3 dozen of crabs. Knowing damn well that Old Bay and that pimento loaf is coming all out that motherfucking cool.
Well, after the crabs, we'll eat some pineapples. Now what?
Say it again.
After the crabs, we'll eat some pineapples.
Maybe. Maybe.
He's so crazy. He's so crazy.
Oh my God, I'm telling you. Oh.
So is it automatic, since we're talking about women giving head, is it automatic that men eat pussy? Is it just a given?
Let me tell you like this.
Do y'all
if you
eat
want to see her
everybody's
again,
pussy?
you better eat that pussy. If you want to see her again.
Huh? I agree.
You agree with that, but you ain't supposed to eat everybody's pussy.
And just like as women, we're not supposed to be sucking everybody's dick.
That is true. But I'm saying if you don't eat a woman's pussy, especially if you feel her like that, you will not get a second date.
So since you said that, are you saying that on the first date, in order to hook her, you're going to eat her pussy?
I didn't say that, but see, here's the thing. We grown folks, and I believe that whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? So if you go out, you take a woman out on a date, if you take a woman out on a date, you feeling her and she feeling you, and the chemistry is right, whatever happens, happens. There has been a lot of first date fucks. A lot of them.
I'm not saying
there has been a lot of first date fucks. So, hey, if you know it's coming down to that wire and, she didn't ask you to come back over the house, hey, listen, especially if I know what's going on, I'm going to handle my business. I'm going to be what you call the mind eraser.
So that's
after I'm done with you, your mind will be totally erased.
So that's a yes, you eat it on the first date.
I don't mind. Listen, I've eaten it on the first date. It don't matter to me. And got a call back the next day, lunch, dinner, the whole 9 yards.
Gotcha.
But you got to know what you're doing, though. I got to say that. You got to know what you're doing down there. You got to know how to eat it. Because if not, you will not get a call back.
Terribly wrong.
No, you will not get a call back.
You can't do the scrutchy down there.
No, because you'll cut a woman. Scrunchy. Listen, scrunchy is when you with your teeth. You can't do that shit on a woman's pussy. Hell no, you got to cut her ass on every goddamn thing. Fuck that. Shit. Hell no, you ain't trying to have that. No.
Huh? Where?
They scared.
They scared to talk. They doing all that talking back there. Come up to the mic and talk.
So, hell yeah.
You have closing thoughts? Because it's 8:48.
Oh, we got a good time? Wow.
Yeah.
Time flies. Well, we want to thank everyone that has joined us in Corinthians. We appreciate your time and joining us here on the Intimacy Chronicles. Those of us who are looking at us live, we love you. We appreciate you tuning in. Jackie?
So again, I'm going to just reiterate what Dr. Love said. Thank you all for participating. We'll be here one Monday out of the month. So I think it's probably going to be like every fourth Monday. You have the opportunity, if there's a topic of interest that you want to discuss, email me at she'sthequeen@queenjackie.net. Join our Facebook group, the Intimacy Chronicles, or again, if there's a topic that you want to discuss, you can send us a text message at 410-571-4691. Thanks again, and Richard Semper is going to close us out on the steel drums.
Lake Lounge. We the whole Echo on Liberty Road. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Jackie's not here right now. We want to say thank you to everyone who listens to us every week faithfully. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, everything that you do by listening. So we will see you all next Monday, and we're out.